We've all been caught in a situation where we're wondering whether something our crush does is a sign that they like us. Well, lucky for you, I have 25 signs that they like you, small, weird, little interesting things that when done together are a surefire sign that they like you or that they're attracted to you. Sign number 1 is that they watch all of your stories on Instagram or Snapchat, and this is especially true if you're the type of person who posts a lot of stories all at once. If they watch every single story without skipping any, there's a really good chance that they like you. Even better is if they respond. And this is applicable to other people in your life too, maybe even not a crush. Maybe it's just like a friend or someone that you're trying to impress, a work colleague. If they watch all of your stories, it's a sign that they're interested in you, or maybe they even look up to you as a role model. Sign number 2, they notice that you have watched their stories or have liked their posts. So for example, if someone says, oh, I went rock climbing yesterday, but you know that already because you watched my stories, right? Then you know that they've taken the time out of their day to actually notice that you watched their story. And that means that they checked to see if you watched it. That's a really big deal. Number 3 is that they change their plans to be with you. Has your crush ever canceled plans with anyone else so that they could spend time with you or go to an event that you were attending? Or were they meant to work on a project with someone else and they changed partners so that they could work with you? They like you. You're welcome. Sign number 4 is that they text you for anything other than doing a project together, work, or logistics. Anything logistical implies that they just need something from you. Oh, what time does work start? Or what about this project at school? Or who's doing what? That type of stuff that's logistical is all about something that they might need or working out solutions to a problem. Whereas if they're texting you to say something like, oh, how are you? Or how did that project go? That's a totally different story. Number 5 is that they offer you something without you even having to ask for that thing. So for example, if it's cold outside and they offer you your coat, or if they offer you a pen or a piece of gum, or ask you if you want anything like a coffee when they go to the cafeteria, people do not do that for people that they're not trying to impress. They share their music tastes with you. If somebody wants you to listen to their favorite song or playlist, they feel that it says a lot about them and that it could give you extra insight into how they feel on the inside. And it's a really good sign that they like you. So next is that they send you photos of themselves, and I don't mean nude photos, although that is a sign too, but that's a story for another day. Especially if they send you a selfie of themselves and they ask you for your opinion on their new haircut or an outfit that they're wearing, they are trying to attract you and up the flirtation between the two of you. They stay fully present. So in my life, I have never seen an example of someone who likes someone else that stays on their phone the entire time the other person's in the room. Can you imagine if you liked someone and you were just like this? So if someone likes you, they're not gonna do that to you. Even if you haven't established conversation yet, they're still gonna do something to make themselves available, like take out their headphones because they're hoping for a conversation with you. They touch you when they don't need to. If they touch you on the arm when they're trying to get your attention or tap you when they don't necessarily need to, there's a really good chance that they're trying to get the flirtation up between the two of you. If you really don't like someone, there's no way you're even going to touch them on the arm, even playfully, ever. They give you a nickname. My nickname by my crush in grade school was Small Fry. If they call you by a name that no one else calls you, or they were the one that came up with the nickname that everybody calls you, they definitely like you. Now here's a question. Do you happen to be making a lot of eye contact with this person, even if at times it feels a little bit awkward? When someone likes you, they are not going to be able to resist looking at you and seeing how often they can get away with this. So if you catch someone looking at you all the time, they like you. They won't tell you who they like. Classic. This is a classic sign. Come on, guys. In most situations, people will not admit that they actually like you to your face, especially if they feel like the two of you don't really know each other yet and the timing isn't right. Of course, this sometimes depends on their age and maturity, but if they won't tell you or your friends who they like, then there's a huge chance they like you. The next thing is that they share things with you that they haven't shared with their other friends. Do they like a TV show that's kind of embarrassing, but they admit it to you when they haven't admitted it to their other friends? This is a sign that they're trying to be vulnerable and open up to you and win you over a little bit. So next is that they are the one who are initiating text, tweets, Snapchat conversations, DMs, etc. So if someone is sending you things out of the blue for no particular reason, it means you're on their mind a lot. And if you're on someone's mind that often, it can only be for one reason, let's face it, guys. Now it's a surefire sign that they like you if their friends tease them about you. Now you really have to pay attention to this one, guys, but have you ever walked in a room where all of a sudden the friends go quiet and start laughing and teasing your crush? That's because they've told them that they like you and now they're not living it down with their friends. Next is that their friends actually tell you that they like you. They're not lying. They would never make up something like this. If the friends tell you that they like you, they like you. You're welcome. Next is that they seem to absolutely hate or dislike anyone you have ever dated or had a crush on. This is because they're jealous And that's all I have to say about that. So next is that they actually think you're hilarious. So if this person is always laughing and joking around you, there's a good chance they might be smitten with you. Research shows that we find people funnier than we would otherwise if we have a crush on them. They're nervous and red. If they're always fixing their clothes and their hair when they're around you, or they seem to have a problem with words coming out of their mouth when they're around you, this is another sign. But if they turn red when they see you, they like you for sure. Someone who likes you might be a little bit standoffish too. If you approach someone you like when they're around their friends, they might not behave in the same way as the way they act with you when you're alone. This happens because people are embarrassed when they have to deal with their crush in front of other people. So it's a really good sign they're just trying to act cool, and this explains the hot cold thing, which is very common when someone likes you. Next is that they wish you happy birthday when they're not inside your friend group. If this person sends you a message on Facebook or acknowledges your birthday in any way, this is a surefire sign that they like you. Someone who likes you sends you memes. Memes are the love language of 2020. If the first thing someone thinks of when they see something funny is you, they like you. And if they send you that funny thing in anticipation of you laughing or enjoying it, they're trying to win your approval. They might also come across as a little cocky. Now, biologically, we're programmed to show off to the people we like so that we win them. If it seems like the person you like is always boasting about something, even if it's something that you don't really find impressive, there's a good chance it's because they like you. 24, guys, is that they're very polite. People tend to be super nice to the people they like. So for example, if they jog to get the door when it's you, they pick up the phone really quickly, they respond to texts fast, or they're really quick to offer you something, they're exhibiting signs of someone who likes you. Next is that they give you an invitation to something you were not expecting. If they send you an invitation to one of their parties, it's a definite sign that they like you, they want to spend more time with you, but they're trying to be subtle about it instead of asking you out on a one-on-one date. Okay guys, this last one is a bonus. It's number 26, and it's simply about going with your gut. Do you have a suspicion that this person likes you, and have you felt that way for a while? So if these signs in this video weren't enough, then it's time to check in with your intuition and just level with yourself. You probably know whether someone likes you or not deep down, and it's really important to trust that gut instinct and just go with it. Guys, leave me a comment down below and let me know if you think your crush likes you after listening to this video. I really hope this was helpful for you guys. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next week for another video all about relationships. Bye guys.